What has happened to Do Perfect? One of the biggest YouTube channels with nearly 60 million subscribers and billions of views. Well, there is an interesting story to this, so watch the video so you don't miss out. Before we dive into it, let's establish who are Do Perfect. So Do Perfect nearly has 60 million subscribers on YouTube, being one of the biggest channels, and they have had so many viral videos breaking 400 million views on YouTube. That's one video alone, and then countless with 300 and 200 million views. So they're massively successful. But what it is, but Do Perfect is a channel with 5 different members. We have Tyler, we have Garrett, Kobe and Corey, which are twins, and then Cody Jones. They are the 5 different members, and they've all been friends since college. They actually started the Do Perfect YouTube channel while I was in college, living in the same college house together, and they started doing trick shots in their backyard. Some of them went viral on YouTube. Their first ever video went really viral, and that created the Do Perfect brand we know today. From there on, they started experimenting with so many different trick shots and just doing countless different things to try and impress people, because their videos take a long time to make, and they would put more and more effort into their videos the bigger they got, and the views were as a result of that. They would get millions of views the more effort they put in, and it got to a point where they were making ridiculous stunts for different brand deals and YouTube channels, like throwing a basketball out of a helicopter and making a shot. And it only took them 2 attempts. That was their first ever brand deal. And just from there on, I've built up one of the biggest YouTube channels we've seen to date. But what also helped, and Do Perfect kind of created this, was trick shotting. At this time, when they started their YouTube channel, trick shotting was really popular, and not just in real life, in the gaming space as well. So them doing this, doing insane shots no one's ever seen before, plus it sort of being a trend and sort of being popular within the space, really did help. And years down the line, they've had some of the most viewed videos that a YouTube channel has ever seen. Their most viewed having 432 million views. That's more than Mr. Beast had. So that's how big these guys actually are. For years, they were the top YouTubers, and then they've had 325 million views, 320 million views, and then so many videos with 200 plus million. So to say that Do Perfect had some viral success is an understatement. Their trick shotting videos over the years, no matter what they've done, bottle flips, different basketball or sports trick shots, have gone extremely viral, and that's just on YouTube. They've had the results on other platforms too. And they were so successful because the time they would take to make one of these videos, genuinely probably they uploaded once a month. That's how high production and how difficult these trick shots really were. And they made like a 5-minute video just full of trick shots. Some videos having like 100 plus trick shots in one video. So that's where I'll say the success came from. From the beginning, they've always prioritized quality over quantity, and that in a result, they got millions of subscribers, millions of views as a result, because people really enjoyed the videos, could see how high production they were, how much effort was put into it, and that's a result of breaking 400 million views. But in the recent year, we have seen a significant dip in Do Perfect's popularity, and the question is, why has this happened? Well, I can explain it to you right here and give one of the main reasons: TikTok and short form content. TikTok especially has affected this big time. With so many people making quick videos of impressive trick shots, it's making people that would have watched Do Perfect go watch a short form content. And with so many TikTokers out there making these insane trick shots in a 7-second clip, it's unfortunately making these shots less impressive, and people are sort of just getting used to it. It's becoming normal. People are kind of getting desensitized to it. Seeing another trick shot is like another day on social media now. Whereas when Do Perfect started, no one had seen anything like it before. So realistically, these trick shots are not getting the credit they deserve now, because so many different TikTok clips and YouTube shorts of insane trick shots are out there. So Do Perfect especially, or any trick shotters now, are not getting the credit they deserve. But Do Perfect are far from declining. They're far from failing by any means. All their videos are still averaging 10 plus million views, which is actually crazy. And within the last year especially, they still had a lot of videos that have gone extremely viral, breaking 20 to 30 million plus views. But the weird thing is, all these videos that have gone viral for Do Perfect in the last year haven't been trick shotting videos. So it's kind of weird from them. All their viral videos in the past, breaking hundreds of millions of views, have all been the trick shot combinations, but the last year we've seen a completely different result. All their trick shotting videos get maximum 10 million views and sometimes under that, whereas if they come up with a unique concept, they get 30 million views. So I wouldn't say the downfall is within Do Perfect, I would say the downfall is trick shotting. I think it's just the trick shotting era in general is going downhill, because we've proven here that Do Perfect certainly isn't going irrelevant, because they can still break 30 plus million views very easily. It's just not their trick shotting content that's doing that. We have seen the same thing in gaming as well. well, trickshotting back in the day with Call of Duty trick shots phased when it first started. That was the most popular thing on YouTube. You didn't just see high kill gameplay or whatever it is now. It was all about trickshotting back then. But then in the gaming industry, trickshotting all of a sudden just went really irrelevant. Everyone stopped doing it. It wasn't that popular anymore. And it's looking like the same sort of situation but in real life when it comes to trickshotting. So it's not out of the ordinary to see this. We saw it with FaZe Clan. They were all the biggest trickshotters in the world, averaging millions of views per video, and that kind of fizzled out in the gaming scene. Now we're seeing it with Do Perfect. They're the biggest trickshotters in the real life scene, and trickshots are sort of fizzling out a little bit. It's a combination of just a trend getting old and a style of content eventually running its course and everyone's getting used to it. And like I said at the start of the video, it is a massive fact that TikTok's come along, everyone doing these fast and really good shots within a couple seconds has sort of normalized and got everyone sort of used to trickshotting. So the main thing for Do Perfect is I think if they switch up their style of content, which they have been, and they've still been seeing a lot of success, that's the way forward, because unfortunately trickshotting has sort of run its course a little bit on YouTube. Like every trend, it gets old. And I don't think Do Perfect's going anywhere, but I do think the trickshotting scene might be.
Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up.